typical American, boasting about how much hotter they have it. Oh, I forgot to enable live chat. Oh shit. Did I enable live chat? I bet you it wouldn't let me do it now. Damn it. Hi, I'm a vaping professional. What's this 2 seconds? Can I edit this after the fact? I bet you I can't. Oh, it's doing it. Brilliant. I always forget to enable live chat to record it so that people can see it afterwards. But it did it for me tonight for some strange reason. I don't know why. Good evening. This was an impromptu, quick, or should hopefully be a quick vlog. I thought I'd best do a little update and just show you what is in the shed and is in the process of being tested or about to be reviewed. I shall not moan about the weather because in sunny Fife in Scotland today it reached the heady heights of about 17 degrees Celsius and it was very disappointing. There was funnily enough, there was a har. If you know what a har is, no, it's not some leaky tank from 2020, but the cloud comes off the sea. Well, we had a har over here all day and it's just cleared up. But anyway, you didn't come here to listen to me talking about the weather. Starting to sound like my dad now. Anyway, there are people in chat. There are actually people that have turned up. I'm quite impressed. This will go no longer than 8:30 because if I go into 8:30 then that means that I'll interrupt or overrun the Saturday crew Saturday show live. There's no vape in the title. I always forget there's no vape in the title. Yes, and they start at 8:30 so I better not interrupt that. So we'll keep this nice and civilized and short and hopefully to the point. You may have noticed OBS on the walls is gone. Yes, for the first time in 13 years there is, well, I could pan the camera a little bit and you would see it, but yeah, I stuck some plastic sticky on wallpaper, pardon me, tiles on the wall, just so it was just a little bit different. Hey, I'm trying to improve. Honestly, I'm trying to improve. Yes, what else can I tell you? That's about it. That is about it on the exciting stuff that's happened in my life recently. Not a lot. Let me get my goggles on. There are people in chat. I'm not going to run through all your names, and I'm just going to say a group hello. Alright, you bampots. Let's see if anybody's really been really sarcastic, because there's always one. Your sound has been low these last few vlogs. Turn your volume up. Ta-da! What can I tell you? I have a volume knob. I forget to turn it up sometimes, so you have to turn yours up. I'm not going to do all the work. You can pitch in as well. Jaff Vapes is here. I just saw your message just as I was about to start this, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying. I take it you were talking about Jedi's Punk. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. What else have we got here? It's a proper cave. It is a proper cave now. Glenn Watson, I'm vaping on the Innova. Yes, I suppose I suppose we could start with that. Unless you've been living in a shed or a cave recently, then yeah, I'm sure you all have seen this thing. And just as I click on it, I've completely forgotten the name of it. The Incredibla, the Superbia, the Insta Fantastico. Oh, Jesus wept. I've completely forgotten what it's called. Oh, man. Somebody save me. It's made by this guy in Greece called Costas. Integra, Imperia, so on. Vapeware mods. Just don't stop laughing at me. Tell me what the feckin' tank's called. The Bob. Yes, the Bob. Hang on. I know. Intensa. Yes. We're with it. We're with it now. So yes, new tank, and it is unfortunately, if you weren't in the group, it's already sold out. It's gone. It's they're all sold out. I think about just under 600 of them all sold. So yeah, congratulations to everybody that they got in the list and is getting one of them. I don't know if I'm getting one. I don't know if I'm getting one. I never ask for anything for review, which is, I know that's possibly not the Dundee thing these days that you're supposed to, but I don't. But if something rocks up for review, then I'm a happy camper. But if it doesn't, then Costas has already done a presentation video on YouTube, and it's got a banging tune going as well. So yeah, you can Vapeware Mod's YouTube channel. You can go and watch that, and it'll be a million times better than anything that I could do. Oh, Mr. Hinchliffe actually got one. Matthew got one. Yeah, there's a few. There was actually, I think, more. There was quite a few folk in the UK that managed to get a hold of one, which was quite good. Graham, I'm not melting in here. Not today. Today like I say, it never got above 17 here today, so it's bearable. Bearable. I need a vap. So yeah, outside from that, I just have a little drink out of my Just Add Nick. Anybody remember Just Add Nick? John? Mr. Martin? Miss you, buddy. Simon, I saw your comment. See, I can't say this, because if I say this, then that means that I've not got one coming. But I can't resist saying this, because it's just to you, Simon. I'm going to regret this. I don't usually get a serial number. I just get my name on it. So there you go. Glenn's off to the ice rink. 25 in Motherwell. Holy crap. Jaffstown in London. The heat is unbearable. Yeah, it's just because we're on the coast. Well, I'm on the coast, just beside the Forth. So we just get yeah, it happens. Right. If there is anything that you want to talk about, see, whatever, then drop it in chat, and we'll get there if I can. But we'll and Mo is here. Thank you, Mo. You absolutely champion, man. So let's just start off with this. If you didn't see the review, then I want to know why. I'm just cleaned both of these down. These are just, well, I'll put a light on. I think I'll put a light on. Is that any better? Oh, look at the colour of my hands. No, they're not actually that colour. The one titanium. So I've got Dot and Boro set up here. these, I'm not supposed to talk about these things. Yes, they're in the UK now. I can say that. But, yeah, I stand by what I said in the review. Absolutely beautiful looking bit of kit. And, as I also said, does it vape any better than the other Sturdies? Flavours closer to the one up, I would say, which was marginally tiny little bit better than the original. I wouldn't buy it expecting it to be, you know, night and day flavour wise, but it's yeah, I'm keeping it. I've got two, and I'm keeping them. I'm keeping two of them, and one, the liquid metal one, was won by one of my patrons today, and I'll be giving the other ones that I have away in my Patreon as well. How's that for a plug? Don't join my Patreon, it's shite. So there we go. That's a starter for 10. I want to see you live all night here or somewhere else. No, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. I might watch, but nah. Oh, Joe gave me a shout out. I like Joe. Joe Sturdy is a righteous dude. He really is a righteous dude. Right. Things. That. You don't need to see any of that. So we've got stuff in the go here. Right, here we go. Yes. This little 909 Modify Nug that I just reviewed. The review just went up yesterday, I think, if I remember right. There was a question. Somebody said, why the hell are they building an RBA for the Orion? And yes, they are Obey Robot panels for my Orion. They built them because they could, and they did. And there's actually quite a lot of people that like the Orion, use the Orion, and especially since the LVE released their own RBA, and having something different, which is much cheapness, is yeah, it's definitely a better. I think the vape quality is still, I said this in the review, save you watching it, it vapes better than the LVE one, in my humble opinion. Slippy, it's pish. Thank you for your constructive feedback. Myself, thousands of children across the globe are thankful that you're here to share your constructive feedback. I'm going to send a letter to the Pope asking if you could be made the saint of constructive feedback. Thank you. Just don't. I want to see the watch before you're done. What watch? What watch? Love the Orion, it's tidy. Glenn's waiting on a Boro Mod that I designed. Can you get the Nug in the UK? Not yet. They've not actually released it yet. This was a pre-production one. So yeah, but it's going to be cheap compared to a lot of the usual stuff that I show off. Yeah, so yes. Lovely. Right. Pop that back in my wee holder there. Next, this doodah. Now then. Got you. This is the doodah, the thing called it's called, hang on, the Reverie. the Reverie. So I had to go and look at the box. It's the Reverie by Ambition Mods. Ambition Mods. And it is 23 millimeters in diameter. It holds about 5 ml of juice. And the thing was stinking of machine oil. And I can't get the bloody machine oil taste out of it. So it's now just sitting there, and I'm doing nothing with it just now. Seriously, if you can't get machine oil out of your bloody gear, don't be selling stuff. I actually had the prototype for this for quite some time, and one thing they did change, I don't know if you can see that, they've got an air filter. If you can see that gap, that stays there all the time. That's where the air comes in. But I will, yeah, I'm going to have to change the O-rings out in it, and just boil the bloody thing. And once I've done that, I can start testing it properly. But I just get really grumpy. Sorry, I get grumpier than normal whenever anything tastes of machine oil, because there's no excuse for it. There really isn't. Anyway, Heath from Arizona has just rocked up. What time is this? That's shocking. Be here on time, please. Who else have we got here? Is there a machine oil e-liquid? Do you know there should be a machine oil e-liquid? And yes, if you don't like gaps, then that's not going to be the RTA for you. Matthew, stop it. Anyway, right. Something else that has rocked up, and there will be a review for this. I'm really liking this, actually. Emporium Mods. This is the B Simp 60C Boro Mod. Yes, it's another Boro Mod. God, the quality is shite in this camera tonight, man. Is that, can I get in and... There you go. That's better. Excuse any e-liquid you may see rocking about. I have been using this. He's done... Don't know if you'll see it. You can just see the firing button there, but there's an up and down button in there as well. It's a Delrin body. He's done a really good job in this one. There was this. Actually, hang on. I should really keep this stuff for the review, but where am I? Hang on. That was the. Oop, this way. That was the one he did for the dot mod, the dot tanks, and this is the Boro version. It's just slightly bigger on width, but yeah, it's really good. The only complaint I had about this one, was that the batteries would spin in it, but he's changed the dimensions a little bit in this to stop the batteries rolling about, which was my main gripe. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Yes, there we go. That can go back in here. Sorry, I've got to show this. I'm not a watch reviewer. I like my watches, and I managed to stop spending money on watches a while ago. But I saw this thing on AliExpress. No, Hot Deals UK is where I saw it, and I ended up buying this this thing. It's I think this was £60 from China, and it's got a beautiful movement on it. And those that know will know that it's inspired. It's not a clone. It's inspired by who was it? Breitling and somebody else that did collaboration. I can't remember who it was. Sorry. And it's mechanical. So which always pisses me off because I keep forgetting to wind the thing up. So, Bob, there we go. That's what you were looking for. I take it. And there we are. Yeah, some of the watches, and I bought the strap. It does come with a bracelet and a needle strap, but I bought the strap myself just to matchy up a bit. Sorry. This was for Bob. Bob. Got to keep Bob happy. So there we go. Yeah, but £60, and it's a beautiful one. I tell you what, I did see. Sorry, sorry. This has nothing to do with. Where did I see it? There was. I almost bought another one. I almost bought another one today. Is it this one? Remember, what was the name of the dripper that had the... Oh, pardon me, Windy Pops. That had the turbine in it? I saw this, and it just... Sorry, it's just floated my... It's a big... I think it's a 43. But I just love that turbine in the middle. And because it's on... You can buy them branded like that. Or you can get it without, and I think it looks really, really classy. £100. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I've spent silly money in watches, but I like a Billy, like everybody else, I like a Billy bargain. I don't care how much it costs. If it costs a fiver, if it looks nice to me, then I'll wear it quite happily. So yeah, there we go. Why did I go? Why did this? Oh, who started me talking about watches? What balance on point, beautiful mod, but open battery, not a fan. Centaur number 1 to review. I'm so impressed. Free Doug biscuit. The orange strap. Oh, Pam's here. Oh, Matthew's wanting to see the oval. I do reviews. Excuse me, if my mum or dad are watching this, I apologise for what I'm about to say. For fuck's sake, Matthew, I sent you a link to the review. You could at least do me the courtesy of clicking on it and getting me one view. I mean, you lazy Welsh twat. He's a very nice man. He's a very nice man. There we go. Sorry, that's the oval side by side by El Cigart. Beautiful little mod. Lovely little firing button. And yes, there we go. If there's anything if anybody has anything else that they want me to pull off, and you know, you don't have to be Welsh and like sheep to ask me. Don't be shy. Oh, Heath bought a tag. Nice. Can someone your age tell time? Most of my watches now, if you ever know, I tend to, if I buy watches now, they don't have dates on them, because I can't actually read the date on any of my watches now. I just can't, without my glasses on. So anything I buy now has no date on it, which is quite embarrassing. Heath has become a member. Turbo V2 RDA. That was the one. Right. Here we go. Next, since somebody just asked. Yes. There we go. The Dot Apollo. I'm not, obviously this is it's collaboration Dot and Mission. I'm not going to get into much of the way of details just now because obviously I want to keep that for the review. Exposed battery, takes a dot tank, comes with this tank setup that you see in there just now. There's a couple of little things that irk me, but there's a couple of little things that are being corrected. But I have been using this, and side firing button up here, which is comfortable left or right handed. There's your screen, and I don't know why, but the battery life, the board efficiency seems to be really, really good. Because I'm getting a hell of a time out of this. Anyway, I do like the 0.3 dot coil, and this is, once again, I'm not supposed to talk about pricing and stuff like that, or I get into trouble. But yeah, if they get it cheap enough, then I think this is a not shit. Definitely not shit. Plus, they'll be doing button sets, so buttons and panel sets, so you'll be able to mix and match and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure the man himself from Carrot Laboratories has already got a hold of one, so I'm pretty sure he'll be doing stuff for it straight away. Oh, I'm vaping on that, so I'll keep that there. 5KO, 5 ROV. Can you show Semi systems, and what do you think of them now? I've covered this before a couple of times. I'm smiling because I'm nervous. Here we go. The only Semi system I have is this one on my Geppetto. Because Geppetto is the only company out there that is actually supporting the Semi system. Hassar are gone, basically. Your support for the Semi system is now gone. It's gone. You're basically, if you have a Geppetto, I think you'll be able to get spare tanks and whatnot through him for the Geppetto, the Flow Semi system. But if you have one of the Hassar Semi systems, you know, Hassar Semi Mod, the C1 was it? Then you're, sorry for my language, you're fecked. You're basically fecked. So it would not be a mod that I would advise anybody should really buy, because there's no support for it. You can't get spares for it unless they're in stock somewhere, like Vaping Art. I think Vaping Art had some spares, but you'll not get spares from Hassar. So, and I think what I said last time was that, you know, there's people out there that went out and bought this mod, spent a lot of money on it, and then in the blink of an eye, the company was, yeah, no more support. But there you go. So, yes, it's Destroy. How you doing, bud? I wish it took off. I personally thought that it had legs, but yeah, it was just poorly managed. I'll leave it at that. Glenn Watson wants a spanner. No. Anyway, right, let's move on. Another Boro mod. Sorry, my little brain just shut down for a second there. No, pardon me. GD mods. Golf Delta. GD mods. Can can I load this up without getting into trouble? Hang on, let me just check for a second. Will this load? Eddie's here. Graham, unobtainable in my opinion for the average vapor enthusiast. Unobtainable. What, the Semi system? Nah, it wasn't. You could buy one if you wanted. Is this what I'm looking for? I don't want that. I just want the photos. Right, here we go. GD Mods. Now, they used to do oh Jesus, it is getting hot in here. My brain's melting. They used to do a 3D print version of this device, but now they are just released the V2, which is what you see on screen, all the different colors, and I have one right here, and it's in metal. It's in the metal, and it is, well, taste. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all that jazz. I think this is bloody gorgeous. I really, really do. I think he's done a lovely job in this, because I don't know if you remember, this was his side-by-side that he did, which was in metal, and now he's done the Boro mod in metal as well. And I think the styling is different, and yeah, I like what he's done with it. I've got the Vapeware Mods, who'd-you-call-it? What the hell? The dope. I've got the dope in there just now because, oh yeah, obviously like everybody else, I was flaunting all my Vapeware Mods gear in the vain hope that the modder would see how much I loved it and send me one for free. Maybe that was just me. Yeah, Mo, Mo, that's you're regurgitating the same jokes, mate. You've said that one already. Just don't. There can't be two of us here. Only one of us is allowed to spill the same shite time and time again. No, you're absolutely right. So he's done a really nice job in this. I'm enjoying using it. It is a Yeehee board, if I remember right, inside it, and it is a dual firing button. In case you didn't notice, dual firing button. Eddie, I had two of that side by side, one a replacement for the other, and the board and both of them died. Holy shit. That's not good, that. Touch wood. Mine has been fine. Sorry to hear that, mate. That's if I had a spare one, I would send it to you. Speaking of the side by side, I should also mention that he is also now doing this as well. Please, oh, the top caps. Oh, the top caps. No. Oh no. I knew this was going to happen. This has been coming in and out, no problem, since it arrived. I'm on a live and it starts to come to bits. This is his new RTA as well, and it's called the MD01. His naming conventions. Oh, look at that lip gunk. You don't need to see that. I think this is a 23mm as well. Can't remember now. It holds about 5mm of juice. It is a bottom fill. I'll get into it all in the review. What I can tell you is it's mouth to lung and restricted direct lung. Does both, but it comes for the mouth to lung. It comes with a different setup inside. Vertical wicker, and in the time I've been using it, which is about 24 hours, it has, with Grant's Vanilla Custard and Jedi's Punk, it has been singing. It has been really, really good. I've actually, it's been, is it better than a lot of, you know, these RTAs? No, it's not. But it's as good as a dwarf. It's as good as many other things, and that makes me happy. Um, Daniel, did you turn off notifications for your channel so you didn't have to deal with my bullshit? Mate, I talk to you too much. I am now immune to your bullshit. Completely immune to it. Well, almost. Almost. Anyway, what have we got here? That's me, by the way. I've nothing else to show you toy wise. That's me showing you all the toys. What have I been vaping? Jedi's Punk. RM's VC. Also, Jaff sent on. I think I've shown you the Rochford ones, project ones. And I actually like all of the ones that he sent me. It's weird. If I do them, like I normally RDL. I mean, when I'm not reviewing stuff and testing stuff, you know, when I'm testing stuff, you're usually 10 watts to 35 watts, unless it's a high-powered something or other. Then I've got to do 60 watts and above. All these juices work really, really well in RDL for me, but if I try doing them at a higher power, then they get really, really sweet, which I don't like. So for me, they're perfect. I'd give them a big thumbs up, but only if I'm vaping them RDL. Only if I'm vaping them RDL. Heath grants to the States. Will I don't know if he sends to the States. I really don't know. Why is my Recquam RBA Boro tank always leaking? Now you see, the thing here is that I'm quickly going to dive onto my channel, and I'm going to search. Oh, there we go, Recquam RBA. now I remember. Why is it always leaking? I don't know, mate. I honestly don't, mate. I mean, it's either down to your wicking, or well, that's all it can be. Or if you're 100% positive that it's not your wicking, then I would nip into the spares pack and I would change out gaskets and O-rings. That would be, that's the normal reply for all of that stuff. Not your wicking, then start looking at gaskets and O-rings. And then if it's not that, then it could be a QC error or a QC issue, because shit happens. And yeah, that's all I can advise to you, mate. I'm sorry. What's your view on the protocol nerve system? Not tried it. Dominic was telling me about it, Mr. Pelosi. Yeah, not tried it. They've not sent it on. It's not something I particularly want to go and buy myself, because it's not. If I was going to buy something for myself, I'm more rebuildable, so I wouldn't go and buy a new coil system, pre-made coil system. Yeah, probably not. Danby, the customer service was horrid. I have nothing for you on that one. That's your experience, my friend, and I'm not going to dispute it because I can't. But thank you for sharing your opinion and your experience. Glenn, I have to ask, Glenn, sorry, I'm just reading all your comments here, mate. Are you on drugs? I'm just curious. I'm asking for a friend. But psychedelics are bad for you. I'm just saying. Yeah, Eddie, you're right. They're well made juices. I mean, you know, these days there's some right shit on the market. Um, but these are well made juices. You know, I can try a flavour that I don't necessarily like, but you know whether it's a good juice or not. You know, the Rochford stuff seems to be really, really good. So I'm appreciating it. Ali is asking for the best 25mm RTA. I'm not going to answer that one, but I'm sure there's somebody in chat that will tell you. I only have one 25mm RTA, if I remember right. I don't use 25mm RTAs. It's not my bag. I'm a refined gentleman in a shed who likes 18650 mods with 22mm RTAs. Stuck up, some people might say, but that's what I like. I think the only 25mm I've got is the Scrape EC, which I absolutely adore. I think it's brilliant. And I think that's the only one I've kept over the years. I've had many, and I've let most of them go because it's not my style as such. Witcho, go get pumped. You won't catch me with EUC coils. I never use them. You won't even see them in the shed. Even though there's about 20 packets in a drawer here. Oh, Breeze, Adam is here. Hello, buddy. Have you had your coffee yet? I hope you have, sir. Yeah, Dane's absolutely right, but you would pretty much know if you'd put the deck in the wrong way. It would be like that. Excuse me. The Jacka RTA is the last 25mm. Yeah, the Jacka was too much air for me, really, on a daily basis. Glenn, what are you doing tonight, Todd? I'll tell you, you I promised my mum and dad that I would stop being so. I have to make a conscious effort not to be so sarcastic, and you're not making it easy for me, my friend. You're not making it easy. Currently inserting in my face now. Hang on, I need a vape. Num num num. Right. Do you ever sell the stuff you don't like? Everything that comes in, if I don't keep it, it either gets given away in my Patreon. I will sell it in my Patreon. And honestly, don't join my Patreon. It's really shit. I will sell it in my Patreon for usually about 50% of RRP, or it will go up for a charity raffle auction. That's what happens with all the gear that I don't keep. Oh, must get going, sent you an invite. No, I'm not going on your show. Talking about old coils, do you think pre-made coils have a lifespan? Pre-made coils have a lifespan. Pre-made as in EUC type pre-made coils. Do they have a lifespan? I don't know why they should. I mean, if they're sealed. I honestly, that's a good question. I think they should. I think they would be fine. I mean, I'm going through EUC coils here that are like 5 years old. Todd eats chicken wings and rainbow trout. You're absolutely right on the fish. Not a huge fan of fish. Yeah, the Rift is the cheap Boro. I'm impressed with that cheap Boro and a Rift. Of course, you got the Recquam as well. I forgot about that, Simon. Yeah, I mean, Pam, you're right in that. I mean, as you may or may not know, I mean, many moons ago, I used to work in vape shops, and yeah, you would, I could aspire coils. I could sell them all day long, selling a packet every 5 minutes. Ah, shit, you know, that's how many was sold. And you would never have a complaint. And then you would have one person that came in and told you that the whole pack was full of duds, or one of the coils was a dud. And you would just throw them a new one. But yeah, things that are being manufactured in those quantities, then you're going to get duds. It's inevitable, Mr. Anderson. Yes, Mr. Custard. I agree with you on that. Matthew, 12 minutes. Yes, I'm going to go. Because I said I would only be here until 8:30. Thank you, as always, for watching, or for being here, or for putting up with the usual shenanigans and rubbish. I know there's less and less in view as the days go by, but that's just vaping in general these days. The next review, do you know, actually, I don't know what the next review is. It will either be for the Dot Mod Apollo, or it'll be for the Emporium Mod's BSimp 60C. It'll be one of them, but I think I'll be doing the two of them next week. I'm quite happy with what I've gone through with the Apollo, and I've not had it for that long, but I've been using it every day, and mod-wise, it's outside what I picked up when I did the unboxing. It's been constant. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, yeah, Bob, you're right. A words problem. See, for me, a pre-made. They're both pre-made coils, effectively. They are. You're absolutely right. They're both pre-made. One's pre-made and comes with the cotton. I don't know what I don't know what the I don't know how you would word that differently. Maybe somebody in chat knows that there is a different terminology to distinguish the two of them. You know, like Canuck coils, breeze tones. You know all those coils. They're pre-made. Or EUC Pro Tank, whatever. Oh, Josh, do you know, Josh? The past 50 minutes has gone by really, really smoothly, and I just realised it's because you weren't here. Sorry, mate. If I'd known you were at work, I wouldn't have done this live. I would have put everything on hold just for you. Pre-wicked, pre-made, wicked, pre-wicked. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along. And I will be back with a couple of reviews next week for your entertainment purposes. But until then, I am going to find a button, and I shall catch you then. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.